morning, welcome back to the channel. This weekend it's just another homely one. There are 4 things I think that I really want to get done. 1, we really need to clean the flat because we've been neglecting it. 2, I'm going to make a Bakewell Tart, which is something I've never done, but I'll talk to you more about that when I do that. 3, obviously, it's the weekend, I need to get some editing done. And 4, I want to watch the RuPaul's Drag Race UK final. And I've managed to avoid any spoilers, so I don't know who's won. And that's the 4 things that, if I don't get them done this weekend, I'm going to be really disappointed about. So that's the plan. The noise that you can hear is Jeff eating his breakfast. The reason my hair is so disgusting is because we've just been for a walk and it's that kind of moist air. Sorry for using the word that everyone hates. But yeah, so that's the plan. There are a few other things that I'd like to get done, but if they don't happen, I won't be too upset about. So let's get on with it. First I need to do the washing up because I've, as I said, neglected it for a couple of days. I won't bring you for that because you've seen me wash up a couple of times now, so I will come back to you afterwards. As I said, I'm going to make a Bakewell Tart today. I got given this for Christmas last year from Pete's parents, and it's really cool. They send you a box every month, although I had it for 3 months, so I got 3 boxes of things to bake, and then they put all the dry ingredients in little bags and stuff. So I have a Bakewell Tart to make. Now I got this in May, maybe April, something like that. And I've been putting it off for 2 reasons. 1, it sounds really complicated because I've got to make pastry and jam, both of which I've never done before. And 2, because I'm sure that when I've been watching Bake Off, they say that pastry works better when it's cold. So I've been waiting for it to be cold and for me to be cold to make it. These are good and I am enjoying them, but I am glad I only got 3 because they do take a long time. You do have to have basically a day to do it in because there are so many different sections. So for example, this one I've got to make pastry and then it's got to chill and then I've got to do something else and it's got to chill, and then so it's going to take me a long time to make it. And the other 2 that I had were the same, so I had I might actually have them up here. That's a piece of paper. Here we go. So the other 2 I had were the carrot and pecan squares, which Pete loved. Pete thought they were brilliant. I didn't eat them because I don't like nuts. And the chocolate cheesecake brownies, which were nice. I like them, but I'm not sure they went together. But as you can see, each thing has lots of different elements, so it takes a while to make them. So I'm actually going to cheat and not make jam because, again, as I said, I've never done it. I'm not prepared to do it today. I also only like smooth jam because I'm a child, so I've just bought some jam to put in there, but I am going to attempt to make pastry, which is where I've got to start now. And I've never done this, or I think I've made pastry once in like food technology classes at school. Let's give it a whirl. I'm not going to show you what I'm doing like a come bake with me, I'll just show you as and when I get to stages, because I'm probably going to get kind of stressed and don't want to show you that. And also I feel like listening to podcasts and stuff while I do this, and I can't do that if I'm talking to you on the camera. So right, let's start with the pastry. I'm cold and I'm trying to keep my hair out of my face. My pastry has chilled. Now this is a bit I hate because I've got to roll it and I'm rubbish at rolling. But let's give it a whirl and see what happens, I guess. So I've followed the instructions and this looks like there's a lot of filling to pastry. And then this is mine, where there's a lot of pastry to filling. So I don't know how that's happened, basically. but I'm going to put it in the oven and see what happens. You like pastry, don't you, Pete?
Yeah, I like pastry, it's fine. As you feel though.
Yeah. My hair's looking really weird. What is that? Well, I've made that worse. Anywho. That, thanks for that, Pete.
That's correct.
What, in front of my face?
Yeah, no, but you just put it back to it.
Oh, it's fine. So, as you've seen, the Bakewell Tart is now in the oven. And I really shouldn't be sitting on the sofa. I should go and clean the bathroom. So that is my next plan of action. Also, and I'm going to turn the light on for this because otherwise... Oh, it's not that one that has a light. That one has a light. I noticed earlier, there's that little, oh balls. Thank you. That's alright, that's what I was looking at. I noticed earlier that the company that makes this sign, I believe, is Little Poos. So, there we go. Why would you want to name your company that? Chef hard at work making my dinner. Jeff, can you come out of the kitchen, please?
Who's?
Nom 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 nom. So it hasn't been very exciting, but as you've seen, I've started making a Bakewell Tart which I need to ice. But I'm going to do that between my evening of reality TV of Strictly and I'm a Celebrity. Because what more could you want on a Saturday evening? I've watched Strictly, I've given my votes. I'm ready to go and make some icing and finish off this Bakewell Tart. And then that'll be 2 things of those 4 things that I have done because we've cleaned the flat today. So that's good going, really, particularly as I wanted a fairly chilled weekend too. I'm pretty chuffed, but I do need to go and finish this Bakewell Tart for that to actually be the case. But first, look at Jeff. He has been twitching a lot. I think he's been dreaming of chasing squirrels. Oh, you don't want to be filmed, eh, Jeffy? Hey, Jeff. Hello, little one. Boop. Look at this. I mean, that's the sign of a comfortable dog. Anyway, icing. I'll show you what it's like when it's done. Caveat. Caveat. I've never had to pipe icing before. And I'm not sure I actually want to show you the finished Bakewell Tart product. But I'm going to anyway, because it's so bad. I'm hoping it tastes way better than it looks. And it's probably not something I'm going to do again. Unless it is like amazingly tasty, but from the look of it, that's not going to be the case. So the instructions told me to make the icing. It gave me the amount of water to put in, which was 2 to 3 teaspoons. So I did that, and the icing sugar wasn't even, you know, together. So I added a little bit more, and it had to be a sticky, what did it say? It had to be a glue-like icing, which it was, but I wasn't sure it was going to pipe, and I was kind of right. Most of it is still stuck in the piping bag, and I can't get that out because that's stuck together. So it's certainly glue-like. Before I show it to you, I'm going to keep the suspense for longer. Pete got it out the tin, so that one isn't my fault. The look of the edges and stuff. Everything else, that's my fault, but that is Pete's. I'm just gonna play with that bit, just so it looks a little bit better. Right. So, are you ready for this? Are you ready for probably the world's worst Bakewell Tart? So much so, it says it itself. You ready? Okay. here is my Bakewell Tart. As I said, the icing wouldn't come out the bag very well. There certainly wasn't enough to do this fancy crossed stuff that they tried to get me to do, because it didn't bloody come out. It just came out in lumps. So there we go. That is my pathetic attempt at the Bakewell Tart, which we probably won't eat now till Monday. So it's now Sunday, it's 1:30, and I have literally no idea where the day has gone. I haven't done any of the other things that I wanted to do. I'm just making lunch at the moment, so I'll watch RuPaul with that, but I haven't even started on the editing. So I don't really know what I've done. I ran this morning. I ran 5Ks. That took a while. That took me about 36 minutes-ish to run the 5K. I've walked Jeff twice. Washed my hair. I'm actually in not a scabby jumper for once at home, and so that's nice. But yeah, no idea what I've been doing. Don't know where the time has gone. But my toaster's just popped, so I'm going to go home and finish making my lunch, and then I'm going to watch RuPaul, and I'll let you know what I think afterwards. Sorry if it's a bit dark. I need to go and turn some lights on because it's very grey outside. So I've just finished the final of RuPaul's Drag Race. Now I really enjoyed it, but I don't rate the result, to be honest. I feel that the winner, because I don't want to give any spoilers in case you want to watch it, but I feel like the winner was basically decided as soon as they walked in. And even if anybody else was better, that person was always going to win. Which sort of makes a bit of a farce of the whole programme, but as a piece of entertainment, I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I believe they're doing another series, so I will watch that, and I might catch up on the ones that are on Netflix, see what the American stuff are like instead. But now I really need to get on with some editing, because otherwise you won't have any videos to watch, so I will catch you in a bit. Sorry I've been a bit MIA today. Not a lot of exciting things have happened. I've done the 4 things that I planned. As you know, I watch RuPaul at lunchtime, and then I spent about 3 hours editing the Jeff IQ Part 2, which you should have seen because the Wednesday videos come out slightly earlier than these vlogs, because there's a couple of week delay on these, just so that I actually have time to edit them mainly. So yeah, sorry that this has been really boring. I thought I was actually going to do some, I was going to say funner things, more exciting things, more things that I could actually film and show you this weekend. But alas, no, I haven't. It's been mainly Bakewell Tarts and TV shows. Talking of TV shows, Pete's had to go to an event that sort of last minute that he had to go. So I'm alone today, and it's Sunday, which is the day of all the good TV shows, and we watch Attenborough, then I'll watch the Strictly results. Then it would be His Dark Materials, and then we'd watch I'm a Celebrity, but obviously he's not here, so I'm not allowed to watch the beginnings of them. So it's a bit rubbish, actually. So I'm trying to potter about and think of things. I've just watched 2 episodes of Queer Eye. I'm on season 3 now. And actually season 2 was a bit disappointing, but they seem to have upped their game again. I kind of want them to come to the UK, because part of me wants to nominate Pete, part of me wants to nominate myself. I wonder if they'd do both of us. That'd be cool. I'd like that. But yeah, no, nothing too exciting. There are things that I wanted to do that I haven't done. Like, I wanted to make sure that I dedicated a good hour this weekend to reading my book, and I've done that for 20 minutes. The reason I wanted to do an hour is because my aim for the end of the year is to finish my to-be-read pile. I have 4 books left plus the one I'm currently reading, so that's 4.5 books probably. And not a lot of time to do it in. I read on the bus and I get 2 weeks off at Christmas from work, so I won't be on the bus for 2 weeks, which means I won't read as much. So I'm trying to get as much done in the next 4 weeks or so until I break up. But the book I'm currently reading, I'm not enjoying very much. But you'll hear all about that in the book review, which has also probably gone up before this video comes out. Maybe the same week this video comes out. I can't remember what the schedule is saying. Yes, I have a whole filming schedule of ideas and things. Trying to power through, but the time, I don't know where the time goes at the weekend. Like, that mornings just don't exist. I know I sleep fairly late, and I need to sleep fairly late. I've been rather tired all week. It's the same thing that as it comes to the tail end of term, you get more sleepy because you know you're going to have a break soon and you can sleep. Friday to Saturday I slept like 10.5 hours. Last night I slept like 9.5 hours. So it's needed, but in doing that I don't know where the morning goes. So this morning while I walked Jeff, I spent a little bit of time with Pete because as I say he went. I went for my run and I had a shower, and then all of a sudden it's midday and I haven't done any of the things that I want to get done. The next one should be slightly more exciting. I've got some like day night thing with Pete. Not that we know what we're doing yet, so we'll figure that one out, but it should be more entertaining than this. But I made a Bakewell Tart, made some pastry. That's quite impressive for me. And hopefully this hasn't been too boring for you. And again, apologies for not filming too much, because there really has been nothing for me to film. And I apologise because I did think, I honestly thought there would be more to show you this weekend, but oh well. I'll see you next time anyway, and I hope you have a nice evening, day, whatever, whenever you watch this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!